said that she posted it on social media that the people at St. Thomas are got together and the people at St. Croix are divided. And I beg to differ. I beg to differ. The people of St. Croix do not
That's how come she
stand
win for
for
governor,
nonsense.
you know. That's how come she win for governor.
They
Making
don't
statements
stand
like
for
that.
nonsense. The people of St. Croix don't stand for nonsense. And their platform, and I always say that the people of St. Croix will always fight. And they have, historically, if you look back, they have fought for these Virgin Islands. Look at the three
Tell Jen
queens,
to
look
open
at
this door.
Diana.
Tell Jen to
They
open the door.
protect.
Open the door.
So what I'm saying is, and I'm gonna jump on because I think you'll get her there. What I'm saying is, we have to start to think strategically and hold one hand in these Virgin Islands. Because it's only a
Come,
group of
classmate.
people that's controlling the narrative here. And we got to start to think strategically and hold one hand. This is ridiculous. And on that note, I'm done.
Okay. All right, thanks. Okay, my classmate is here. My schoolmate, I should say. I left school a little early. But so I'm going to speak to her, and she's going to be on with me for a minute. And when I'm done with her, WTJX, y'all, if I ain't read it, y'all need to go to newsfeed.wtjx.org. They just, the Virgin Islands. Yeah. But Denise is here to speak some positivity. Clearly, I need a moment for positive things and good things that's going to happen. So let's hit pause. You guys, let's do the top of the hour. So we talked about the nominations, and then somebody else wants me to talk about the school. I'll talk about the school when we come back, but let me talk to Mike. Let me talk to Mike Lord. Kenny sister, you know I don't know your name, right? That's your name? Yvette is your name? Oh, I heard just like Kenny sister. She don't answer to that, Kenny sister. Because she live in New York for a minute, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, do the stuff of the hour. Yeah. But she's back home now.
Just trim out the top of them so that they would fit the curvature of our ceiling. At the very back of the bus is our bedroom. We have a queen size bed. It was very important to keep all of the windows back here. We have a 360 view, which is awesome. We're able to look out at all of the beautiful views. Under our bed, we have more storage. We have baskets down below. And then we have a wall about right down the middle of the bed underneath. And so this back area, which we'll show you outside, is our laundry. So that puts all of our weights and things of that nature. So we don't have a ton of storage in the back bedroom. We didn't want to enclose it entirely. We want to be able to sit up in bed when we want to. But we do have 2 cabinets up above. So we have all of our books, extra games, things of that nature. So we have curtains. We have the same curtain throughout the entire bus. These are blackout curtains that I believe I found at Walmart for less than $2 per curtain. So it was a very easy way. I didn't have to customize it or do any sewing of that nature.
Our motto is plans, not to have a plan. So we didn't even have a plan to come here until like 5 days before the event.
People would ask us, are you we're like, maybe we'll see where we are.
Yeah, we didn't know where we were.
We live by that on a daily basis.
Yeah, we're planning like a couple days out maybe.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works. Most of the time it's worked.
But sometimes you'll meet someone in a Home Depot parking lot and they're super cool and you hit it off and you go into their bus and that happened one time and it completely diverted that day's plan and
it went somewhere else. It went somewhere else that you got recommended and you're not committed to anything, so you're like, that's been the best experience. I didn't want to plan just because that's what you live by in the corporate world is a grind and deadlines and milestones and doing that, just grinding all the time and always having to hit them, bringing some level of anxiety.
Somebody let me see the phone. Somebody just text me.
Yes,
Good morning. We are back. Hold on 1 second, Deja. Hi. Good morning. Hi. Hi. How are you? And we're back. Okay. Okay.
Pretty cool. So find something to do while you're on the road for 2 or 3 days before you never thought you would.
Good morning.
Never really promised anybody.
Y'all see the camera. I'm going to turn it. This is my classmate.
So gonna say general
and
like maybe you were taking a week or two.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah, you pull it down closer to you. Yeah. That's Deja. Yeah, me and Denise used to together.
For a while.
So before I start, let me just say tomorrow is Rena Sarro's mom's birthday. So I want to say happy birthday to Miss Sarro. I don't know, Miss, you know, it's so funny. I don't know like older people's first names because I just, out of respect, but I want to wish Miss Sarro a wonderful birthday. You are so loved. I love you so much. Happy birthday. And I know you're gonna, your children are gonna treat you well tomorrow. They're gonna treat you well every day, but they're gonna especially well tomorrow. Yes. So, folks, the lady you're seeing on the screen in second grade, we had a white teacher. And I had just leave Miss Soto class, and Miss Soto is the first person to tell me I was smart and I was pretty, and when I get to second grade, because I used to fight then, right? In first grade, I wasn't fighting. I was a good child in first grade. I just used to do everybody walk. I just used to talk a lot in class, right? But in second grade, Denise Christian teach me how to fight, and from then. People will be like, "Oh, who teach you?" It's Denise. Denise had had our little. We won't use the word because it has a negative connotation now. But Denise was the head of our gang. I mean, club. Of our club, we had a club. We had a crew. That's a good word. Yeah, we had a crew. We had a posse. Yeah, we had a posse. And Denise. So to the listening audience. This is who teach me how to fight. And from then on, it was popping. So by the time I reached the third grade, that's when I had the incident with the teacher, Denise Bob, because it was Denise Bob. And then in fourth grade, they put us in that accelerated class, and then I was so turned up that. I didn't even do fifth grade. I was done. I was done. They were like, go. Yeah, we were done. Yeah, they were like, yeah. And so it's Denise's fault that I get pulled out of public school. If you stop to think about it, because if you didn't tell me fight in second grade, I would have been a good child. Right. No, okay, but no. But I want I used to because I just used to not like if you said something like in first grade it wasn't like but then in second grade kids started to get mean and I just wouldn't. I mean I had cousins and you tell them one of my older cousins might just text them, but these are like yo handle it yourself. Right. And then when I start to handle stuff, then it becomes bad. And so that's what happened. They should have leave me alone. But Denise is but honestly, if you told me, you can stand up for yourself. Use your voice and use your hands when you're saying walking. Use your hands. I tell you, yeah. So that's why. So it's Denise. But that's my girl forever. And Denise is Denise Christian Edwards, and she is the CEO, president of the Dave Edwards Foundation, an organization she founded to help support mothers in our community. And she was impacted by loss, and she lost her son, and it's just so amazing that you continue to have the strength to go on. I've told you this. I ain't gonna make us cry again here today. But this is, when I said this is my friend, this is my friend. And so when she needed space to come to speak about what she have going on, I was more than, willing. Anything she have going on, she could come up here anytime. She has online, say your name, sweetheart.
And we also have Ms. Leila Little, who's president of the National Association of Double Dutch Organization. They're the one bringing everybody to Ireland this coming week.
Okay.
Say hi, Leila. Yes, hi, thanks for having us.
Well, and thank you. And I should have known that you would call in. I would have set the StreamYard link. That's bad on my part, so people could have seen her. But they're going to be here this week. And in the studio, we're joined by Kenny Gittins' sister,
Someone that thinks
Yvette.
that would be really
I don't remember her name. Yvette. Yeah, Yvette Jude. I know her last name, but you know, yeah,
But that's what she always say.
yeah, she's Kenny big sister. Yeah, so so Senator Gittins' big sister, Yvette Jude, and lad, what's going on? And so and I just want y'all to know, Miss Double Dutch lady that's on the line, right? Back in the day, in the hood, in the projects, I could jump double dutch. I could jump double dutch too. And I challenging Emil Henderson to a double dutch. Yes. I always I told him I call him, he's like, you will not beat me. You can't beat me at baseball, you can't beat me at bowling, you can't beat me at basketball, you can't beat me at kickball. I'm gonna beat Emil at double dutch. Okay? Because I was nice. And I lose 2 pounds. The doctor tell me I lose 2 pounds. So I'm a little bit light on my feet, Milo. So your Anna, but he's so competitive, right? That I know he's probably in the gym now. Yeah. So maybe I need to go get some practice sessions in. So who won last?
Yeah,
y'all went on last night. I didn't know.
Oh yeah, everybody was excited.
You know that's the problem. I don't do social media. I have a huge social media platform, but I don't do social media. Like I post my show on Saturdays, I don't even go back. I post it, I'm done. Like
We had a family fun night last night in Borough Park
oh wow.
from our education department.
You know, I passed on there because I had to go drop something by Uncle Sonny yesterday afternoon. But the guy told me he's Border Education doing something because I was like, where the road closed? And he was like, Border Education. You see, they didn't even know.
Education department.
Oh,
We had a family night out for the children.
Okay, so who's Layla? Let me ask Layla. Layla, that's her name? How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Anxiety on 1 million, but I'm excited.
So when do you hit our beautiful shores?
Oh man, I can't wait. I'll be here on the 4th.
Okay.
I'll be there on the 4th.
Okay, that's
Yes,
Wednesday.
preparing, getting ready for the workshop practice for y'all. It's just week ago. Got practice on the 5th.
Okay. So where are you from originally, or where do you live now?
I am born and raised in Newark, New Jersey, right next to New York. People like to say we're in New York, but we are not New York.
You across the bridge?
Yeah, Newark.
Newark.
Yeah, right across the bridge.
You
I'm
see?
familiar.
Yeah, you should be very familiar.
Mhm.
We have a lot of Virgin Islanders that live in the Newark area. So yeah, right. Yeah. Carlisle.
Oh, you too?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
So okay. And what's the name of your organization?
But it's also so
The name of the organization is the National Association for Deaf
space that we can really go at. That is exactly what this next
company that the Afrojump is called Afrojump Inc. So separate entity. But the tournament is sanctioned by the league, the National Association for Deaf Sports.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, we have sports federations here, so it does make sense. All right. So do you jump?
And sure,
Hi, Francesca.
Okay.
the name Layla Little, but my name is Jamila.
Oh, okay. All right.
So it started with a documentary we watched about a couple that happened around the United States. And,
Oh, wow.
kind of look at each other and say, hey, can we do that? If you're sitting on it for a day.
great.
Wow. Okay.
Nice, nice.
I mean, we used to do it. We used to do it back in school. They need to tell you. Days are too young to know how it is, right? But
Oh, yes.
Days is a baby. But we used to do it, and we used to plan the sport and like the guys that used to chase you off the basketball court to jump. But Mila was nice. But I think I could beat him though. Mila was nice, but I think I could beat him.
I learned in New York.
You learned in New York?
Nice. Yeah, only time my injury means
I think we had
You jump in, Dini?
I tell you, you used to go on Facebook.
I gonna go on Facebook.
I'm a Dutch queen.
Oh, you the Dutch queen? The VI queen, the VI queen. This is like
title last night, right, Dita?
You can still jump? Okay, I have to go watch it because I know I you still like okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's just warm. And so let me. So how did this come to be? Like, I mean, this I want to thank Deja and yourself. I see that you do things. I hear about it. But we often hear that there's nothing to do to have kids in the Virgin Islands, and we've been having some wholesome, youth-oriented type activities, and I so appreciate that. And so I just want to publicly thank you for doing these things. And but what made you think about Double Dutch? You are reminiscent?
Me?
Who brought this idea? How did okay. Okay.
Told me about it. She told me that somebody contacted her and asked her if this is something that the David Foundation would like to be a part of. And I tell her, of course, we need to have this. We need to bring the kids them back from inside and bring them outside so they can learn the stuff that we used to do. When we come out from school, that's the first thing we're gonna do is let Double Dutch Africa.
Morale. Yeah. I could have played Morale.
When she brought it to me, I was like, what? And then I started looking at everything and I was like, yeah, we could do this. I wish. Deja, we had like 2 months to make the plan.
Yeah, about 2 months.
Okay. And so let me ask you, because for those of you listening, Deja can be our child. No joke.
I told her that.
Yeah, she's
your mother.
Yeah, she's like yeah. So but let me ask you, what you know about Double Dutch? I used to play Double Dutch in your era. I mean, I know you come from old school, but
no man, people in my era play Double Dutch, but like I was an inside child. I've been inside with grandma, listening to auntie tell her stories, listening to Ismail. So I wasn't outside. So I'm not very good at this thing. Everybody expects me to be in the room and stuff, but I'm just a good event coordinator.
Okay.
Get me right.
And you have to have the right person to turn, because if you have that crooked up left hand, right? Yeah, that crooked up left hand.
Well, that's what Layla coming to do, right? They're coming to train.
Yeah, because you can't have that crooked up left hand, because then they're gonna mess up the jump. And it had certain people can't turn the rope, so you're in the project also, right? Yeah, and how I know is because I have a crooked up left hand.
You can hear the rope. You can hear when they
I have to chop it up left hand. So and then like back in the day, I don't know if Layla could probably tell me have the terminology. You used to hold the 2 ropes together and like swing it, and you had to jump over the ropes, like jump over the 2 ropes before you started. It had all kind of games we used to be, and they open it like across it, like I was nice, I tell you. And jump on one foot and touch the ground, spin around and stuff. Jamman could have played, and I could have danced to the Jamman in the Double Dutch and thing. Yeah, 2 people jumping together and thing, and you doing pancake. I was nice.
Right, and it was like
I was nice, Layla. I was nice.
Yeah, so.
But then again, but Layla, that was only for like a year of my life, because that was the 1 year of my life where I was skinny. I have been fat ever since.
We still have good access to water and under the
so I don't know if I could drop the knee them. I get beg, I what I don't want it. I see how
came coming with that.
You listen, it's bandage, you know.
Yes, same guy,
Because a lot of ayo, a lot of ayo ain't as young as I. You think you could jump?
What?
A little something.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
Jumping at the stair, you know.
You are jumping?
Yeah, in New York.
What about your knees?
Yeah,
No.
everything.
Come back. Hans said his knees good. His knees good.
Yeah. Well, in New York, you know, everybody jumps. My stepmother's niece,
And you've got to love the Butler. It is very nice.
too. It looked athletic. It was a challenge.
Yeah.
I didn't feel no way about
Can't have
being
this house right now.
well grounded and comfortable within myself. So yeah, I was out there. No
You had dudes
production.
in the protest jumping.
Yeah, but you never know. Some dudes
Yeah.
will harass you, you know. Them
Yeah,
dudes will
yeah,
harass
yeah.
you, you know.
But you from Suffer Early Side, right?
No, I used to live in
Why pay over
Paradise.
In Paradise. Okay, I and Paradise are different.
Okay.
Yeah. Our little different.
So yeah, you know, no, I don't remember double dutch here. I left before that time. I was out of here by like 12. So,
Okay.
too.
Harrigan was we used to double dutch.
I learned in New York. That's right.
That's
I agree.
standard.
That's right. That's
standard.
right.
And I was, I was competitive. I'm competitive. So yeah, I learned how to double dutch.
So I gonna recruit you for my team before Milo recruit you. Because Milo to be slick. Milo, when I competed against Milo, like when I do ball against Milo went for the soccer team.
Yeah,
All the good players.
Yeah.
he's a catcher, man.
Listen, Milo was like, if you're gonna do it, you have to do it well. I come out there with my little, my guys before we roll up. Milo bring a whole set of young boys that could kick the ball all the way to from win ball all the way to Sunny End. Yeah. But I come and prepared. I got recruit her and Denise.
I'm down.
Denise, don't tell Milo. I know who your cousin, but tell me you can't run for these. Okay. Yeah. Deja, you would have been on my team, but you can't jump, so you're gonna be on Emil team. So Leila, what time is the event?
The event, so we're having a workshop
Okay.
on the 5th. Everybody interested in participate. I'm putting a team together. Their team, their team. We're getting together on the 5th. Days that I start at 6 p.m., right, baby? Yeah, that's 6. You want to find out? I want people to come to sign up because there aren't a lot of slots. So, this is okay. 340-201-1488, and I'll get you signed up.
Where,
But actual job takes place on Saturday, the 7th. It starts at 1 p.m. from 1 to 6.
Where though?
Tickets are
Where would the workshop be?
right.
Island Center. Right, Island Center for the main event.
And where the workshop that Deja?
I don't want to say because I don't want everybody.
Oh, you don't want everybody to show up. Okay. So let me make it clear too, because you're hard-headed out there. So if you hear somebody say they're going to a workshop, like you call Deja at 340-201-1488, the invitation wasn't for you. It was not for you. Don't show up if you didn't call Deja. So and if you call Deja and she tell you where the workshop there, don't go tell your cousin because your cousin ain't signed up. You want to keep your mouth shush. Okay? No, I don't need the workshop because I could jump. I feel it myself. Yeah, I think I gonna go practice for that because I have to be ready for Milo. For the judge. I want to be able to say and the people them social media that I beat the judge. Yeah, because me even calling Milo, I gonna call him the judge. Yes.
Well, I think you should let Layla explain because they're gonna be looking coaches and all that. So they'll be all that is in the training. So if she can explain it, because not only are the jumpers, but coaches and stuff can come out also on the training.
Oh, okay. So this is good. Okay. Oh, Leila, let me ask you. So when you come, So if I'm understanding this, you're going to be, so are you certified to certify people? Am I saying that right?
Absolutely.
And
Yeah,
okay.
the president and founder. So I created the rule book.
Okay.
I'm host the event. So I'm coming. See, Afro Jump was Saturday is just the beginning. The goal is to be WWL so that you guys can develop a league and get tournaments, local tournaments.
Oh, that I am
Then
so
we
that is
compete
so
national.
yes, that is so good because you know a lot of people don't all children like I don't have eye-hand coordination to play basketball. Some of us might be vertically challenged. Some of us can't play football. Some of us can't play soccer. This is an activity, and it's a low-cost activity because all you have to be able to do is purchase a pair of sneakers and 2 jump ropes. So parents can. It's an affordable outlet for parents to engage their children in.
I want to say, excuse me for cutting you, but last night when we went out to the event, you should have seen the amount of people that were excited. Children, what they didn't know about it, everybody they were excited.
So
People were
people who don't
jumping.
know what double dutch is.
Yes, they asked us, what is that? Yeah, they were like, what is that? That's right.
Wow. And I think as we're here on the radio, it's important that parents and we need to take don't mind Shashamani, just take my screen from me to be quiet here in the studio. But we have to get our children outside, and when you carry your children outside, you build community. And when children know about other children and they become friends with children, the likelihood that they're going to commit a violent act against that other child is significantly reduced because they have a relationship with that person. How do you develop that? Yes, by bringing them outside. We need to start, and as parents, I'm guilty of it myself. But I mean, I have a child with a DD. I have a developmentally disabled child. That sometimes it's difficult to carry him outside and do a lot of the activities that quote unquote normal children do. But if you don't have an excuse for your child, buy 2 jump rope. I don't know where you could buy. Oh, I know where you could get rope from. Home Depot to sell rope. Yes, and they'll sell it by the foot or the whatever 3 foot network a yard. They'll sell it by that, and you just buy the rope and you see how my left hand does go right. Even in display,
we gotta make it. We
have to carry them out.
Safe for the kids. That's the reason why we're not going outside because we're afraid. Stray bullets.
Yeah, but if you start going out, I have learned, and let me say this, I have learned that when we were growing up, there was honor amongst gangsters, right?
Yes.
So, if children were outside playing, and I still want to believe that we haven't gotten so far from who we are as a people that if you see a group of children outside, that even if you are a little bad boy on the street, that you're gonna be like, hey young man, you're playing, let me leave those children alone to play. And right before y'all came up here, I talked about creating a safe environment for our children. We're making the national news because we allowed pedophilia to exist in our territory unchecked. We have the situation with Epstein. We have the situation with the coach in St. Thomas, Bruce Smith, that actually got convicted and sent to jail locally for Shashwani, don't do that. Put it down. What do you mean what? Put it down. Molesting boys and he's in jail. And then there's another. But we have to, as a community, we have to tell not just the world, but we have to tell our children, we love you enough to protect you. And we want to create safe spaces for you. That is why I wasn't here. I wasn't on the island for Kidsville. But my mother, who lives in Atlanta, anything Deja doing for children, my mother does be like, what you need, Carla? I'm like, okay, you have her number, call her yourself. Leave me out of it. But we have to get back to that kind of community. And that's why I'm so thankful, Denise, with your Dave Edwards Foundation, you've taken a loss that, and I've told you this privately, and I make you and Kim end up crying to the fair, but
Yeah.
I don't know how y'all can remain so strong because I came so close and I was non-functional. Like I was non-functional, and that same Milo can tell you how non-functional I was. And so you guys possess such strength, and to be able to take your grief and turn it around and still pour into other people's children is something I don't know that I would be capable of doing. And so I need to commend y'all. And Deja, she suffered immense loss. That was her sister, and she continues to pour into the community. I such a punk. I would crawl up in my bed and cry. I'm thankful that I have a family that was like, Jamila, you need to step out, cough me up a couple of times, but you guys are strong beyond measure. You guys are strong beyond measure.
Yeah, so I have a good support team. If you have a good support team, you're gonna find that.
You have to pay for the workshop, Denise?
No, it's
sponsored by Sports Park and Recreation.
As it should be. Okay, let me. Huh? What you said?
I said thank you to the commissioner, assistant commissioner, for making that happen for us.
Yeah. Shout out Renee. Yes, Renee.
The commissioner.
Robert.
And so, and sports park and recreation, just because you sponsor this don't mean that we don't expect you to buy ropes and have ropes at all of your public facilities. And we not because you sponsor this little workshop don't mean that we don't expect that summertime there's going to be a double Dutch camp. There is expectations that this is not a one-off sports park and recreation. And this is an inexpensive sport, so don't tell me you can't afford ropes. I'm just saying, because they don't want to come with an excuse. Y'all can't say it because y'all went to there for sponsorship. I could say it because, my background. Literally and figuratively. Yeah, so I could say it. But Saturday though, the event you have to pay to come to the event. Me and Shasha Money coming. Where we could get our tickets from?
Leila.
Deja, where I could get my tickets from? Wait, hold on. Let me write it down. I had to see it come prepared today. Double Dutch Dynasty. DOUBLE double Dutch DUTCHDYNASTY.org. Okay.
Click
okay. Event. Okay, and then okay. So me and Shatamani gonna go. We'll be there. So I want everybody.
That's okay at the gate. We have
Tell them.
Yeah. And how much is it? How much are the tickets for children and adults?
$5.
Okay. And children start at what age?
From you could jump.
Where you can sit in the seat.
No, like they say 13 and over, you pay the adult price. Like at what age is adult? Oh, they didn't think about that.
Right.
Okay.
18.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So parents. Okay. So parents pay and don't lie. Like somebody's 19, so he have to pay the adult price. $10. It's $10 for adults, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he gonna pay his $10. And we're going to come in and we're going to jump. And we're going to have fun. And it's at the Island Center. And y'all need to come up because I going to actually jump.
So up to 18 is it?
Yeah. So guys, y'all come out because I going to be there and I'm going to be jumping. I don't get it this pants. I get a leggings pants. And I got leggings pants and I get a shorts that ain't gonna get. Yeah, and I get a sports bra to hold on the tatas. And yeah, and I get a sports bra to hold on the tatas. And listen, I even have one of the to hold the belly, cause you know the belly does bumps, the bumps a little bit when you're jumping. I got a faja to put around to put around the belly, and then I'm going to so I gonna be.
You sure you could jump after that?
And then I get me 2 knee brace them, and I get sneakers, and I get knee pads, yes, and we're gonna be jumping, spinning, come, and I gonna beat Milo.
Go on, let Milo go.
Cause he's a judge. And he's doing judge things.
You know, Jamila, for you, oh God, what you do, Jamila?
No. Yeah, I love it. Like I said, I gonna beat it or something, and see, he's a judge, so he can't. He's a judge. Yeah, he has to take the little blows, them, the little subliminal. And then when I see, I love you, Milo. So I want to encourage everybody for coming to check them out. $10 is cheap and lose belly fat. Yeah, I wanted to go to Jamban and they tried to charge me $65. So I had to put on a Jamban live home. It was good.
What? Sweet. Yes, sir. I jumped on Jamban.
Listen,
it was worth it.
Listen, I put on some Jamban. Listen, I'm a dude from St. Thomas, named man from Rakaba, a Jamban live there. I put on the Jamban and I Jamban in my house.
You didn't get to
no streaks. But if you know me, I whole American
I have to walk.
So
Layla, one last question from you.
No, we're excited that you're coming, and any other information that you need to present today, you should let us know now, please.
Let the
audience know.
So here's what happened. You can see
about the after party. And after party that we already having.
Keep my name out of your mouth, type post. You know how we go to back. And of course, that is your guys. Here's the twist. It wasn't the guy first, it was Kenny Harris. I said,
everybody's gonna jump, they're gonna pull out the rope.
I want like one.
This is what daughters, aunties, mommies, uncles, daddies, the community is big.
I'm so excited.
Right at the same area, right after.
Okay, I am so excited. Layla, I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to meet you. I am so excited. I am just seeing my whole new outfit in my head. I'm seeing the leg warmers. And a headband. I need a headband, Denise. Yes, I need a headband. It's sunny.
85 and breezy every day.
85 and breezy every day with sun. And sprinkle showers.
No snow.
No snow.
Come in. How much people gonna be on Antelope? I got about 85.
How much?
85?
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, man, this is so exciting.
Okay. So I need to ask her a very important question. This is a very important question that maybe only they can answer. Right? Since these people come in and are you involved, Miss Betty cooking? We got some boiled fish after. That's what I'm talking. I could be a coach and I could be a judge.
Yeah.
I'm meeting on the Friday.
On the Friday? Okay, I know. That is true. That is true. Shashamani loves what I'm talking about. Yes, we can meet it Friday. Where? Okay.
It's a Friday, Layla.
What is 50 though?
Yes.
Well, I
right, y'all just spill the whole thing.
Oh, sorry.
They want to tell we go.
No, that's not the same thing.
She dined it. No. is where people just come and meet you and
okay.
That's probably where they're gonna invite the dignitaries. I don't know. But nobody driving on Carabola.
The training is the 5th.
They training. Nobody.
Is it 5th, Leila?
I think you know Fusions. We ain't driving back there.
No.
Leila. The training is on the 5th, right?
Oh, it's two different things. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
That's when you're going to be certifying people, certified trainers. Yeah.
Okay.
And also
we're certifying people who want to become coaches and also those who want to become judges.
Okay.
And this is really important, because this is how you keep it going. That's the goal. That's what But my ultimate goal and vision is to keep Double Dutch alive on the island. Listen, I'm trying to move.
Yeah, we have
you have a goal.
And I think we have good people involved, so I think that it will remain.
And that's what cut you off, Jamila. We were saying that we want this to be an annual event, and we want to extend it to Thomas and John and Coca-Cola. One Virgin Island.
Okay.
Yeah, because you know the two of them don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah, but like she's saying, it's national.
Yeah,
trying to take the island, so
I
whoever is involved, that good job. I like we look good.
Okay, so we can have a
I we good. Yeah, we good. So I want to thank you guys. And I will continue. Get your tickets at doubledutchdynasty.org. Click on events, look for Afro It's $10. Y'all get the tickets. It's at Island Center next Saturday. If you want to participate and become a judge or a coach, call 340-201-1488, and then they'll forward you the information as to where you can go to that location so that you can get certified. I urge everybody who likes sports and has been wanting to become involved, but some of the sports isn't really your thing, but you want to be involved with children safely. Please, no Chester the molesters come trying to become the coach, or no, we don't want eye wrong week. We don't want an eye. And we have the right to discriminate against people we think maybe. So those that are of good heart, you can call 340-201-1488 so that you can become certified as a judge and coach. And I want to thank you guys for coming up and continue plugging, continue doing what you're doing. I want you to know that I see you and I love you. All right. Any last words, Kenny, big sister?
No, my last words is I'm looking forward to seeing everybody next Saturday. I'm very excited.
Somebody tell me to ask you if Kenny could jump.
Oh Lord, I don't know nothing about that. I know I could have jumped. I just upset that I'm injured and won't be able to participate in that way. But we want to thank Layla. Yeah, I look forward to meeting you, Layla.
If y'all need to stay by next Saturday to come on camera, feel free to come up next Saturday.
All right, before this.
All right. Okay. No problem. All right. No problem.
Thank you so much for having us.
Once again, the ladies leading the charge. Telling us,
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. Have a good Saturday. Okay. No problem. Thank you, guys. All right.
2 years without finding.
Tell happy.
In the meantime, with Afro will access a random
Them boys moving today.
Undergo anger management.
My son moving to Z and family. They're together today.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're in Chappie today.
Yeah.
Yes. Chappie living at Yeah, let him live up there. Papa live up there too, my brother. Yeah, and everybody up there except me, only me. For real, Harry got massive. Yeah, she
remember when they had the gas station, I used to be sitting up on the pipes and sit on the ship. Steps. As soon as a car come down, I go for gas. When they closed that down, that was the first time I learned about economics. I lost my job.
Yeah, people used to, them boys used to do that. It's true. Yeah, that was that gas station. Yeah, that was they own the land. Yeah. Good old days in Frederickston. And that's why I tell somebody, well, like I said, nobody running for governor. And I said last week, and I'll say that anybody running for governor and don't have a plan for St. Croix,
I agree.
See, the problem
I
is,
done with
we
them.
don't own we're not gonna own the on this next run. We're not gonna own the land. We're not gonna own the property.
Yeah, we live until 10 o'clock. We just talking. Nobody. Yeah, we live. What happened?
The culture
Nobody.
gone down.
Yeah. No, we still live.
The
Yeah.
culture gone down. Look, we don't own the property. It's gonna be a different people with a different name. It ain't gonna be a little barber shop there or a lady selling sausage. Like
But we have to bring. But we need to bring that back. There's a. I am for. I have a vision for Frederickston, and it requires. It just needs buy-in, and it requires. I want to say like 4 years ago, Senator Gittins. Let me give him his props. Kenny Gittins took us, the members of the Economic Development Committee. He went on a trip he took us to Florida. And if you ever travel with anybody, travel with Kenny Gittins. Spoil you? Oh Jesus, lad! Oh Jesus, he'll take care of you. Like you'll feel like a pampered princess with Kenny Gittins, right? So.
I tell me leaving my house today.
It was beautiful. It was nice. Cars, everything beautiful. And he took us to this town
in my yard with my gate closed,
Florida. That
and
was
I'm just
depressed. That came back, and he took us there, and we had a meeting around the table and the town. They had young people in leadership roles that spoke about how they redevelop their town. And part of it is mixed use. You build it, they're gonna come. And it's you build back the properties, and then you allow for the rental of the properties and use that income to pay back the whatever it costs to refurbish it. And then after that, then you can determine what you're gonna do with the building moving forward. But what that does is that it brings back businesses into town. It brings back residents back into town. And when you start to do that, that's how you revitalize an area and revitalize the area. And long gone are the days where we can just continue to act as if the coffers is one coffers, but no. While everything goes into the general fund, if the median income is in St. Thomas is $75,000 and the median income at St. Croix is $35,000, that tells you that there's a disparity between the islands. And so we have to level the playing field, and we have to make sure that the people that we want to lead us understand that you don't get to just come in and continue to do the same. We have to change our mindset. We have to change we have to expect different, and we have to demand, we have to expect what we expect. And when you don't expect what you expect, then nobody does anything. And so,
and don't just say you love the Virgin Islands, and then when you come in, you're not showing that. You love the Virgin Island, and we look like this.
Yes.
Simple things.
Yes.
So
Don't come in. And I
don't want to hear it.
You are new to this broadcast, or you know what? I'm a huge fan of
but what I'm saying is we don't. Let me tell you something. You know how heartbreaking it would be for me when I travel for work. And I fly into St. Thomas and I see Delta, American, Spirit, Frontier, JetBlue. And when I come to St. Croix, my only option is American and seasonally Spirit. And you want to tell me that you get paid so much money, right? And you have money, and nobody stops to think, well, maybe if we incentivize this for this period of time, that it would become profitable, and then we can stop the incentive and business continues. But you have to attract and lure. Sometimes you have to lure people to your destination. And if, you know, I was talking about the horse track. Everybody, we've been trying to get this horse track built for how long? Put it on your land. You do all kind of other things. How come the port is that, listen, this is ours. The same way you could enter into private public thing with Sky City to build the airport, and now St. Croix getting an airport, and St. Thomas getting carport, airport, new runway, and St. Croix ain't getting diddly squat. Why is it that we say, hey, let's think outside the box? Do a public-private partnership, build the racetrack, build accompanying hotel that goes down there because there's a racino on the track, and then that will be a reason for planes to come here. Like I mean, I know, like maybe I dumb and maybe that's a dumb idea, right? But like how is it that I could think about this and nobody else ain't thinking about how we could do this?
Unfortunate reality is,
I mean, and how is it?
payola. Unfortunate reality is, nothing gains done unless something coming in the table.
I mean, look at the ballpark in Frederickstead. Like how long you could let one person and for all of that money. Listen,
But imagine how many people getting paid under the table.
but you know, people are and people digging out our eye around here, and all are we smiling with them digging out our eye. You want to build a hospital. You are paying for a design build for a hospital that's gonna be 7 stories high with glass. What the hell we need a hospital that's 7 stories high with glass for? All we need is a structurally sound building with beds. But they want to come with all of this grand thing that you're gonna can maintain. And then you have gone so far down the road that it's like the hat's gone off the band, and you try to pull onto the reins, and it's one man, boss says 12 hats going down. We don't have the strength to pull back on the horse. We have spent all kind of money on design. All these people with this, listen, you only designing it that way because it ain't your money. Imagine, we're building a school. They're building the Evelyn Williams with Evelyn Williams there. And it's only 24 classrooms. And that's what the newspaper said. We're pool and all kind of things, but only 24 classrooms. By Evelyn Williams for Paradise. But they can't rename it because the law, and that's another thing. This Department of Education has been the worst. Are you closing down schools, stopping the names of Virgin Islanders? You are erasing our history the same way America is trying to erase Black history in America. We have a government now and a Department of Education that is systematically erasing our educators and our Virgin Islands history in the Virgin Islands. And everybody okay with it because they are your friends and you get big jobs. I'm sick and tired of all of them. And all of them and like I don't care. Take a number, get to the back of the line. You're doing a disservice to the people. I could walk in this community with my head held high. You want to know why? Because the most I can say about me is mine, but I've been on drugs and I get arrested. And guess what? Me the first and me the effing last. Are you only walking around because they catch up to all the wrong you're doing to the people wrong here? A whole bunch of good for nothing in high heel shoes and in shoes, them hard toe shoes wrong here, wearing suit and tie and looking down at people, and I don't know why you're doing. You gonna tell me you spent all kind of millions of dollars to build. These people fleecing the Virgin Islands. And house can't get built. But it's true. House can't get built. House can't get built. But we paying somebody $1 million to refurbish a project apartment, $1 million. We pay people for Walter Iron Hadge, and then Walter Iron Hadge, people don't have any problems with their unit, and we're supposed to be upset and we're supposed to say nothing. We're making multi-millionaires in the Virgin Islands, and we pray to hold them accountable because they have money. But guess what? They can't buy my mouth. My mouth is not to speak at all.
If there was a game involved in this, 7 tracks in already. If there were banks involved,
somebody said keep your blood pressure down. No, me got blood pressure. It's just you know how much money. You know how much money that school. You know how much money they knocked down Arthur Richards and Billy Evelyn Williams school. The millions of dollars they put in that school, putting in pool and all kind of things. What we need pool for? We got a beach, carry them to the beach. Only 24 classrooms.
Well, ladies, I gotta go to YRC.
All right. Yeah, go. Yeah, thank you. Go. I was going to see you. Yeah, I only have like 4 more minutes on the show, so I come to make me raise the blood pressure. But we need to stop fixing the Virgin Islands, man. People frustrated, and we have to do better for our people. But listen, I didn't get to talk about this because I had guests in the studio. Okay, bye, my love. But so I'm going to leave you with this last story. I love you guys.
Okay.
I mean, bye-bye. No, but I'll see you next week. I will see you next week. I gonna definitely see you next week. Hold on, please. So I just want to say, if you guys go up on newsfeed.wtjx.org, there is a story on newsfeed.wtjx.org, and it says that current delegate Plaskett drops her lawsuit against the firm that represented her in the Jane Doe case. Law firm has a PFA contract, and 1 month after filing a complaint against the law firm that defended her in the federal civil suit connected to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, Delegate to Congress Stacey Plaskett has dismissed a lawsuit she filed over unclear legal bills against Dwayne Morris LLC. No reason for the dismissal was provided in the filing. Attorney Jeffrey B.C. Moorhead filed a notice of voluntary dismissal without prejudice on January 14th after initiating the case in the Superior Court on St. Croix on December 14, 2025. Judge Ernest Morris approved the dismissal on January 21st without prejudice, meaning the suit can be refiled. The complaint sought a court-ordered accounting and declaratory relief regarding legal fees Dwayne Morris billed to Plaskett in 2025. Attorney Eric Breslin, a Dwayne Morris partner, represented Plaskett in the Epstein-linked suit. Plaskett's cousin, attorney Miles Plaskett, is also listed on Dwayne Morris' website as a partner with the firm. Dwayne Morris is contracted by the Virgin Islands Public Finance Authority, according to the information obtained from the PFA's budget submittal to the legislature of the Virgin Islands. So y'all can go out and read this story, but it is very interesting because let me tell you, anyway, I would like connect the dots with that, and again,
like a diss track where you love the guy.
Silence means that we are complicit and we are okay, and we need to lend our collective voices to demand answers and resolution so that patterned behavior is not continued to be allowed to happen here in the Virgin Islands. All right? I don't know how to be anybody but Jamila. I happen to love being just Jamila. I want to thank Denise, the Dave Edwards Foundation, Miss Deja Brooks James, and the Double Dutch Dynasty Afro Jump for the events that they have coming on this week. Remember to call 240-201-1488 if you want to become certified as a coach or a judge, and then come out on Saturday to doubledutchdynasty.org. You can get your tickets $10 for adults, $5 for children. and participate. I don't know how I don't know how to be anybody but Jamila. I happen to love just being Jamila. I need somebody to tell me power the back on in 9 and 10. See, that's 9 and 10 because if it don't have no power, me going home. And I like being home, but I ain't going home if it don't have no power. So I need to know if the power went or if it come back on yet. Until next Saturday. I love you guys. Bye-bye.
Now, first off,